duty as I'm doing my job, I have to talk to your secretary, I have to talk to your watchman to allow me in. So I found that I have a lot of pleasure in talking to people. And when you talk to people, you find that what you need, they know where you can get it. So my journey into business networking began 13 years ago when I heard about Business Network International, BNI. It's a global #1 networking platform in the world that comprises of business owners, professionals who meet to network and pass referrals to each other. There's no commission. So by passing referrals to people, business connectivity, people start, the members, we have 600 members in Kenya, we have 600 members in Uganda, we have 30 members in Tanzania, and globally we have almost 3 million members.
Yeah, so it's a network of, a system of networks.
Yes, it's a system of networks. Yes.
Okay. Now maybe a little bit just still on you. Is it maybe, did it come from a place of passion, or you saw there was a need for bringing out this aspect of ensuring that there's a community of people who are like-minded that needs to be introduced to other professionals? Did you see that maybe it was something that was lacking in our society, or it's something that you studied that now just came off organically?
Sadly, there's no university that will teach you business networking in Kenya. So this came through my membership in a global networking platform, which actually has a university in an app. So through that, I learned a lot about networking. Through connecting with the business owners, I also learned a lot because we have education slots every day. So I got exposed to the networking world. Then people started calling me the king of business networking. So
maybe why did they call you that? Did you do something that was extraordinary that just was start striking?
I think it's through merit, because it's about connecting people to business opportunities. So they have a report card that's released every month. So they can, it's possible for somebody to know if you give business or you're just a member. If you're a farmer and not a hunter. So the ability that I had of giving people connections or connectivity or business opportunities is what made people to start calling me
as the
king of business networking. Others will call me the master connector. Yeah, so that necessitated me now to formalize this into a company. So my company is called the King of Business Networking, which specializes in training people or showing them the secrets of business networking. Actually, our quote is, networking knocks and opens doors of opportunity every day.
Excellent. Maybe also to just define it and paint a little picture, what exactly is networking? Because you started off by giving an interesting story about you used to actually connect computers to each other, and that was computer networking. But now in the real world out there, what is networking and what does it look like though?
A very good example of a network or networking is the telephone base station that you see, which provides 1 million connections to the people who reside in a locality. You want to call somebody, it's the base station that connects you to the other place. So networking is the ability or the connections that you have which which know you, trust you, like you, and mention your name at the table of opportunity. So if somebody is looking for a doctor and you're a gynecologist, what's the possibility that they will introduce you? People can't introduce you if they don't know you. If
they've never heard of you or met you, or even seen your works or what you do professionally.
So the networking is the opportunity you get to be known as a brand, as an expert in your field, so that people can be able to refer you. So despite you being so good and branding yourself or being known, you have to exist in a network. So that the network can champion your cause. So that people can also trust you. So for example, you find like me, I'm in Gideon's. When you're in high school, you are given a blue Bible. Gideon's is a network group of Christians, business owners, professionals, Christians who go to prisons, schools to evangelize. So they distribute Bibles. So it's still a network. a member of Rotary. Rotary is a group of business owners, professionals who have come together to improve the livelihoods in community. So Rotary is known for doing charity,
Yeah.
but still, as you meet as people when they meet, opportunities are shared.
Yeah. What about, because I'm staring at 2026 though, because it looks like there's a shake-up with technology and how some of these digital tools are being used to advance networking. For a person who doesn't, because I remember as well interviewing a guest who was telling me sometimes it's good to just get out of your bubble, go out there and interact and meet people, get to hear from experts. Whenever there's expos or these shows where people are showcasing what they're good at, and they happen a lot, I think, at Sarit. There's a possibility that you'd find people that do not want to actually branch out. They are stuck in a certain profile and they want to maintain it. So maybe for 2026 and maybe onwards going forward, how are you conducting these networking ventures? Is it now going to be limited to social media, or also is it moving from meeting people physically to the events to now just using platforms? And shout out to LinkedIn. I think it's a good forte. Social media platform that helps to actually filter and sift through. This one is a professional, this one is not, this one is known for this and that. So how is it being conducted? And also maybe some of the previous networking events that you've done, how did they go down?
Thank you so much for that. There are two types of networking that one can do, online and offline. The one you're talking about is offline, where you find an exhibition at KICC, many happen there, the Home Expo, the Pharmaceutical Expo, and many other events happen. Do you attend them? I never used to attend the Home Expo because I thought I was not building. But just going there, I found that I was to get out from my computer world where I had so many friends in the IT world.
Yeah.
So I had to get out of my bubble to meet some people that I've never met.
Yeah.
So you have to get out from your comfort zone to other territories that you've never tried or you never visited, so that you get the exposure, you get different ideas, you tap into a different market.
Yeah.
On the other side is online marketing. It's the easiest.
Yeah.
Because of my presence online, I've never known somebody called iSpeed.
Yeah.
But I've been reading about iSpeed the last
iSpeed.
24 years, iSlow Speed. I've been reading about him online and how he's a great guy in content creation. Content creation has built his brand. So as a business owner, as a professional, as a person, you have to be online. Can people Google you?
Yeah.
Before I engage a plumber or an electrician, I'll Google their company, I'll Google their name. If you're not online, then the trust level reduces. But if I can get you online, I see you are serious, I can see your website, I can see your social media pages.
Yeah. Even just the description on your profile already introduces you as a professional who provides this and these services.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. What about now the impact of social media and how it's revolutionizing networking? Does it mean that eventually you're going to move to a place where you don't have to go to Sarit or KICC like you mentioned, just do online? Because we're even seeing there's an upsurge of young people actually creating profiles online and giving services. There's even, I think, there's a time I was interviewing a guest here who they're doing something for a client in the United States. They've never met them, but in fact, the client is extremely happy and excited about the services they're providing. Initially, they would fly right here in our country to do it, but now everything is just happening online virtually. So are we going to see like a takeaway from people meeting physically to network to now just sticking to apps online and using tools that they can help them advance? And now that I mentioned tools, also maybe, are there any tools, digital tools personally, that you've used previously before in networking that are still currently you're using right now, and also more so specifically social media platforms?
Before people moved online, it's now that we have the uptake for online. People used to meet in communities. Wazazi will meet and talk. In Mombasa, there are people who meet almost every day in their locality. Kuna kikao, kuna gumzo. There's nothing that can replace the power of physical meeting.
Okay.
Despite online opportunities to meet existing, you find that they also give you fatigue.
Yeah.
Either the back, you sit a lot on a Zoom meeting. So online spaces are good, but they cannot replace the physical meeting. When we meet like this, I've never known you. I've seen you online. But today you can say, this is a good guy. From online, you can't develop feelings.
Okay.
You can't develop feelings. People can do business despite meeting online. But when they meet physically, they can be able to double their trade, double their relationships.
Right.
Online provides you with the connection, but then you have a lot to do in order to maintain that connection.
Yes.
You can do 4 meetings, 4 Zooms, but you'll get tired. You still have that desire to meet this person, to experience them.
Okay.
Online, the other disadvantage of online, sometimes you see people with very good profiles, but kwa ground vitu ni different. If you meet that person now on the street, you pass them. You know, there's makeup and foundation.
Okay.
I was even praying today that there's no makeup for me. Luckily, it didn't happen. So the real world is experienced through physical meeting.
Right.
About the online spaces, there are a shortcut for meeting people. One, they're fast, they're efficient. I'm in almost 3,000 WhatsApp groups.
Hey, that's a lot.
But in the WhatsApp groups, everybody is striving for attention. Another one posts 10 cars, another one posts 100 photos of their product. It's a bit, it's like a confused market.
So you'd say, is it improving networking, or
it's improving?
It's disrupting. Actually, the word is disrupting.
It is disrupting the physical networking, but still the online space cannot exist without the physical touch or the physical friendships and connections.
So you're saying you're likely to make a very powerful first-hand impression when you meet this CEO of this bank or this CEO of a startup who can likely to maybe be invested in hearing your business idea personally and invest into it, compared to sending him a DM on LinkedIn and sending him a profile of your stuff and asking for funding or a grant.
It is good because some of these people, you cannot reach them easily. If you wanted to talk to Richard Branson, do you think in the next 5 years you'll meet him? Chances are possibly no, isn't it? But try and reach out to them. Send them an email, send them a reminder on LinkedIn. They'll read at their own time. Maybe they'll read after 6 months.
Okay.
Those who can reply will reply. One of the CEOs I know and who is my mentor, who is very responsive, despite scaling up, is Joshua Shuri from Optiven. He will reply your email, he'll reply your communication. So try and reach out to them. If they don't reach out, finally you'll meet them in a forum one time and you can reference. After creating a very good engaging talk with them, you can reference, I tried to reach out, I sent you an email, but it's also good that I've met you. Can we follow up with the discussion we had?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you are in business, or maybe you're looking forward to build a career that pivots and scales and expands and helps you to reach to greater heights, maybe what would you tell that person who is now going for the physical aspect of networking? How do they need to position themselves in terms of if they have to make a long-lasting, memorable impression to that CEO? You've just mentioned Joshua Shuri from Optiven. If somebody's looking forward to actually get hold of him and they're meeting them at an event, how should they present themselves to them if they have maybe an idea similar or an idea that could also even contribute to the franchise he's already running?
One, research about those people. When you research about Eric and you know he loves networking events and you need something from Eric and you invite Eric on a TV show, he will connect to you too very fast, isn't it? Because that is what he likes. If he likes football, when you meet him, after you've created a good conversation and you know his team is Arsenal, and you talk about Arsenal, the person will come down to your level and you'll be able to connect. Of course, the number one secret is dress well.
Okay.
If you have an oversight coat, a tool that is worn out, people don't want to connect with people they think are not smart.
Yeah.
Because actually, you have to be clean. Are you smelling nice? Or are you smelling sweat? Did you brush your teeth?
Yeah, bad breath, odor.
You can imagine in the lift when you're climbing up and somebody's teeth is, mouth is smelling.
So these tiny, minute things really matter.
And they are the things that make a difference. So
Okay.
research about the person you're going to meet, research about the event so that you have information.
Yeah.
This information you'll use on the venue to create
Yeah.
the conversation going. Also research on the topic so that you also you know something about the topic. Have an elevator pitch.
Okay,
These
what's
people,
that? Uh-huh.
an elevator pitch is, can you be able to pitch or talk in 30 seconds? If you're meeting the president of the country, Ruto, today, he'll not have 10 minutes with you. You'll meet him on his way out
Yeah.
or on his way in, or he'll be in a forum and he doesn't have the time for you.
So how do you make it memorable so that he gets invested into
Be
it?
interesting.
And how do you become interesting, actually?
Actually, smile. A smile just breaks the barrier. If
Yeah.
you're too serious and gloomy, who wants to connect?
There's people who naturally have an awkward demeanor. You know, they'll be like, ah, ah, ah. So how do you choreograph that so that it comes out warmly?
Just compose yourself. Be composed. If
Meaning
you're
there's confidence in
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Just compose yourself. You're meeting the mighty man. Don't show that you are shaken.
Okay.
Don't even praise them because they don't want even to be praised. They're used to that. People tell them about that. Just focus on the reason why you've met and the interest between you.
Yeah.
And also ask them, oh, wow, I see you're a TV host. What is the challenge that you get? For example, if I talk about that, you'll tell me that the biggest challenge is getting guest speakers who show up, keep time.
Yeah. Okay.
How many friends do I know who keep time? Who I'll refer to you? If I give you 20 friends and they show up for a show, you'll see value, isn't it?
Yeah.
So give value to the people that you'll give. They're also looking for something. So can you actually answer their question before, their question and need before you ask to sell to them? Never sell to them.
So answer their question first.
Answer their question or provide their need. Ask them, what is the current need for your business? As a land selling company like Optiven, for example, I can cite that because that's where I'm mentored.
Okay.
They'll tell you that we are looking for connections to the diaspora in Australia, in the US. If you connect them to a diaspora client who buys their land,
Yeah.
that person will remain your friend. Finally, they'll ask you, you've helped me 2-3 times. How can I help you, young man? What is it that you do? Then you say what you do. You see, they are asking you now. It's not you pitching to them. Don't try to sell to people on the first day of meeting.
Okay.
Engage them so that they see it is about them. Everybody likes talking about themselves.
Okay. Interesting.
So let them dominate the talk.
Yeah, but way back people would have, what are they called, business cards and contact cards. So should you maybe also print one and profile one so that you can leave it to them? Or maybe an email. And maybe if they request, because also, now that you've said make it about them, maybe hataki hata kupigia simu but lakini wewe umechukua ukamwambia hey, ndio hii namba yangu nipigie.
So nasikia,
Can that contribute as well?
business cards are very important despite having QR codes. They're still important because some people don't have even time to save your number. So if they have it, they look at it. After 2 days, it's in their pocket. Before they take their suit in a laundry, they'll have to empty it, maybe to check the money, and they'll see your card. You see, they'll remember about you. Never give out your card to somebody before creating a conversation with them.
A rapport.
And create a conversation with them till they ask for your number.
Yeah.
Don't be a hunter, but be a farmer. What does this mean? When you attend networking forums,
Don't be a hunter, be a farmer.
don't go selling, but go and be the farmer. A farmer plants seed. The seed you're planting is for friendship, relationships, and trust.
Yeah.
Concentrate on that, not the selling part. The selling part is where you're called a hunter. A hunter will go in the bush and get hold of a squirrel.
Yeah. But people say be direct and precise to the point. So why are you beating around the bush? Tell me what you want so that I
It
move
is a
on to the
strategy.
next.
That's why I'm a coach. It is a strategy that you package yourself in a strategy in a way that you don't appear as a seller.
You're hungry and thirsty.
For example, I've not invited you to my networking academy for training.
Okay.
But through this conversation, if you see value, you'll want to plug more into it.
Okay.
Don't even give more than expected. Don't say the 20 things that you do.
Right.
You are a farmer, you are an IT person, you are a business coach.
Yeah, you're giving your whole life story.
Yeah, just be brief.
In a minute.
Because people have a 7-second attention span. After 10 seconds, they forget about everything.
Yeah.
So just be memorable. In my security firm, if I introduce myself to you, I'll tell you that I catch thieves. You'll wonder how. You definitely will ask me how, isn't it? I'll tell you I have a security company that installs CCTV cameras.
Yeah.
You see,
quite a funny, hilarious way of
Yes.
bringing it out anyways. Yeah.
in my networking academy, I'll introduce myself as, good morning, how are you? Nice meeting you today. Happy New Year. How many people have wished you Happy New Year? Others just create the conversations towards the end. So people want you to add value in their life, in their business. If I ask you about the 4 challenges you get in your business, and I get you 2 connections to them for free, you'll come looking for me to get you the other connections.
Yeah.
And that's why I'll charge you, isn't it? And you'll even know more about me. The other secret is meet business owners as much as possible. In a day, I interact with almost a minimum of 10 business owners, either on call, on WhatsApp, on email.
Which are some of the common ones, especially from startups mainly? It's always SMEs, the ones established.
I'm a big fan of SMEs.
Okay.
And that's why I'm in WhatsApp groups, because the corporates are not on WhatsApp groups. And SMEs, the business you see today is small. Tomorrow it will be a corporate.
Yeah.
Businesses grow. So I attend a lot of webinars online where somebody's just talking about maybe financial wellness.
Yeah.
You'll find Sakwa there, Linda, Esther there. You'll find 30, 40
money
people.
mindset.
Yes. Out of those people who are there, just pick 5 people that you want to meet, who you think you really need to meet. Add them on your LinkedIn, on your social media pages.
Yeah.
Engage them. Comment on what they write about. If you comment on Islo Speed's trip in Kenya, he will notice you, isn't it? But if you're just quiet, you've subscribed, you're there, he'll be like others. Say thank you. That is a nice article. It was nice. You came to Kenya. Welcome again. We invite you again. That gives you visibility and credibility.
Now, I'm also looking at how, young. I think tumesema sasa si wote ni Gen Z, since it's the Gen Z movement. Anyways, everybody was saying Gen Z tumekataa, sisi kama Gen Z tumekataa. How are Gen Zs plugging in the networking space? Because when you look at their schedules, I remember last year there was a feature report that was done on CGTN that said most Gen Zs are doing something called, I think, loud quitting. Loud quitting is where they record themselves in front of the camera while they're exiting that job and pointing out all the mistakes and the shortcomings they experienced in that job, and the way it's just too harsh, they just can't do it no more. And they're actually giving a warning to whoever is coming to take this lot that I'm actually leaving from. Just know that you'll experience turbulence. And then there's also silent quitting. There's those who just like disappear off the job space and, into doldrums, nowhere to be heard from or to be seen. But then also there's those that are ghosting employers in a sense that he or she just applied for the job like everybody else. Applicants applied. Fortunately, good heavens, they got shortlisted, they were contacted, maybe they went for the first training session, the second, the third, and then congratulations, boom, you made it. So report to work on Monday at 8 a.m. and then shockingly it just turns out that they're not even picking the phone call, they're not responding to the messages or reporting to work physically. So when you compare that with what's happening in networking, are the Gen Zs really interested to be a part of the corporate community and the endeavors that happen within professional people, or that prefer to just be laid back? Become Aisho Speed, who dropped out of school, by the way, because he couldn't even handle the school system. And look, he's the avant-garde. Everybody is now screaming Aisho Speed like Jesus,
Luckily, I love Gen Zs. And that's why I spend a lot of time with Rotaractors. Rotaractors are young Rotarians in universities or institutions. Gen Zs have energy, they have skills, they have time, and they really connect to networking. They are very connected, and that's why you saw the other time when we had a problem, they came up together very fast. Without a network, they cannot connect. But there are things that they do that are actually zinachoma. usichome, because the bridge you're using now after crossing, tomorrow you may need it. When you talk about ghosting, you've applied for a job, then you don't show up. It's the same way you are given business, you don't show up. That's the profile that you've built towards the world, that you are unreliable.
Yeah.
The same person you employed in company X for a job, tomorrow is at KBC, and again you'll apply, now you're desperate looking for a job, will remember you. Do you think they'll consider you? They will not. You have been employed in a company despite its shortfallings. Companies are just like humans. They also have problems. There's a channel to channel your grievances through, especially through the HR and the management. Channel through that. But if you go online trying to bash this company, that company may be the one sponsoring the next employee you're having. What is your CV? What you do online, how you interact with people should be very positive. Something that you like somebody to talk about you. So if you're doing things that are bad, actually when somebody searches about you on DeepSeek, DeepSeek is one of the internet tools for AI.
Yeah.
It will bring everything you've ever written online, what you've ever said.
Yeah.
That is the profile people are saying. Mm-hmm. But if you talk well, you even praise, you recognize, appreciate. Say, it was nice you gave me an attachment here, but I think it's time for me to move, because at this level, I think I'll not be able to add you value, but somebody else can. Mm-hmm. You see, that's a very good exit strategy. Have a diplomatic exit strategy.
Yeah.
So that tomorrow, if another employer calls that employer, they'll be able to say he was a good guy, but why did he leave work there? He wanted to concentrate on his career, further studies. You see, you can cite something else. Be intelligent.
Maybe you're underpaid, undervalued, diminished, abused, used, dumped, all those things. It happens a lot in corporate.
Yeah.
And now there's nasty split-ups and bad endings. So should you voice it out and have it all over there? Because I also believe it plays a very good role in terms of informing the next victim or casualty, so that you know very well if you're stepping into this space, come with a bullet, come with a hand muff, so that you tread carefully, so that you don't become a casualty of the previous person. I don't know, because when you look at the way also social media is working, I think it's very important as well. At least just give a hint, so that mwenye anakuja asijipate in the deep end, but maybe package the information very well, so to say. I don't know if you agree.
Just package the information in a very good way. Of course, follow the dispute resolution mechanism. Peace and conflict resolution is a very important thing. Did you try to resolve the conflict or the indifference with your boss or with that company? Yes, you tried. Then it failed. They were not listening. So if at all you go online, yes, you want to inform. Do it in a diplomatic way where it doesn't come out that you are shaming.
Yeah.
But it's just that this
you're
company...
hurting, and you have a right to hurt and, and vent. Yeah.
You've seen the online people who are hurting, how they've ended up in court. So so you build your profile every day. You build your network every day. Why would you want to waste or destroy your network?
I just believe one string.
Even that bad experience is part of your network, and it's part of your learning curve. So
then it's a mindset. You have to have this open-minded mindset that, you know, it could go good or bad.
Be very positive. Be very positive.
Stay positive, Phil. Are there maybe careers that you can't just make impact without networking, that you'd say right now, at least if you want to pivot and scale and make progress, at least network? Are there any that you'd pinpoint in this modern day age and town? And now that 2026 has begun, and I believe it's going to be a whole showdown of AIs, you know, from the DeepSeek that you mentioned, there are now even developments of other neo forms of AI systems. I think I remember last year we did an update where Amazon replaced at least 100,000 plus workers with AI robots, and now they let go of several, and then they have to have people that now can interact with robots and whatnot. So judging from that and how 2026 is beginning, would you tell a Gen Z right now that if you don't network, then forget progress, and more so specifically, what careers can't do without networking?
if you don't network, who knows you? Your network is your network. It's the person that you know. Today, you hear of people ambao wameomoka with the government tender. It means they have somebody on the other side who actually tipped them, informed them of that opportunity. Even a job in a corporate, maybe it's your high school head boy or your buddy who heard about it.
Yeah.
Maybe it was your girlfriend who told you about it. So you have to be accessible and try to make friends.
Yeah.
Yes, as you make friends, build relationships. These relationships actually bring trust, and that's how these people can be able to rely on you.
Yeah. Maybe how has AI revolutionized the networking industry? Maybe what are some of the AI tools that you personally have on your devices that you've used to advance the networking?
I use Gemini. Actually,
okay.
My coach in AI is Leona Pungu, and he's teaching me AI. You can't know everything, and you can imagine this is a young man who is teaching me, so I'm also mentoring him.
Have you attempted to use Gemini itself?
Yes, I use it to generate photos, and I even ask AI to generate content. I generate content, but I don't use the same content the way it is. I personalize it to my situation. So it just provides you with your direction, what you can do. Maybe something you've forgotten, then you can add in your context, then personalize it.
Yeah.
You can't just also post content, you copy-paste. The algorithms actually will discover that.
Yeah.
And people also want to connect with real content. If I tell you that the top 5 mistakes I used to make when I had interest in networking, one was dishing out business cards, expecting a sale, calling you 10 times after meeting you. If you call somebody once, they'll see a missed call. If they don't call, just leave them. Maybe try again. The secret is on follow-up. I never used to follow up.
Yeah,
Those are the common
so how
mistakes.
do you follow up after a phone call, though? Because I feel like that's also where a lot of issues are. You called the first time, they didn't pick. Maybe they were at an event. And maybe this second time you'd have called, now they're easy. They can now talk to you. So how do you keep that record of communication so that it doesn't appear that you're pestering them and bothering them and hassling them, you know?
Just have a strategy. I like what you said. You should not pester them. Number one, if you have somebody's card, there's their email. Do soft follow-up. Number one, send them a mail. It was nice, Sabwa, meeting you in KBC. Hope to engage soon.
Okay.
What other project are you working on that you think I can help you? See, you're offering value to help them, isn't it? They will reply. But it was nice meeting you. I'm expecting you to buy computers from me. I'm the computer guy you met. Will they reply? They are seeing you want an opportunity. Nobody wants to buy. The
Really?
buying process takes time.
Okay.
It is actually courtship. You take each other on a coffee date like that. You buy them coffee. You buy them a drink.
Yeah.
You catch up, watch soccer together. You meet on the street. You say hi.
Yeah.
So the process is very clear that you need to follow.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't be in a rush to sell. Just try and connect with them.
Connect with the person. Are there people that are CEOs of business or established as well personalities who, like, you have to be just straight to the point? Si lazima tuongee sana, because I'm sure most of the CEOs don't have time to reply to the emails unless also maybe their team has seen something interesting that they're also interested in. Yeah. So should you always just be straight to the point? Hi, I'm pitching. I've seen these Shark Tank shows, some of these entrepreneurship shows abroad as well, where, like, you know, a person is coming to sell maybe African coffee, but they'll put in something, an interesting ingredient maybe that helps people to stay conscious, you know. So you'd see the judges saying, you know what, I'm interested in that. And that it's just upfront and straight to the point, other than, hi, I'm Sako, I'm from Kenya, I used to be on TV, I do radio. Straight to the point, I own this, and boom, here we go, deal signed.
That is a sales pitch. Shark Tank, it's not networking. Because these people are seated here because they want to listen to your idea and see what's the value in it. That's why you'll talk about the problem you are solving immediately.
Yeah.
But in networking, at least you have to hide back. You must be soft.
Okay.
In that, first listen to them. You've just met them. So create the event about them.
Yeah.
So if it's about you, like for sure I can tell you some of the people who make the biggest mistakes in sales are insurance people. I'm sure even you have experienced them. How old is your kid? How many kids do you have? Your wife is pregnant. Do you have an education policy? Do you have an insurance for your car?
Yeah.
Maybe like now we've just met today. I'm sure you drove here. Your car is valid. Insurance is valid. So you are not planning to buy insurance. So if I don't establish a relationship with you, I'll not get the opportunity to sell to you.
Yeah.
So establishing the relationship with somebody is what will make them talk about their problems.
Yeah.
And listen, in networking, just listen to a few things. One, create conversations to know what people are complaining about. If I'm with you, I'll tell you, Sakwa, how are you? How are you doing? There's something you'll complain about.
Yeah.
You'll complain about the traffic jam from Rongai to town. Then I'll say, it's cheaper to use Uber, you see? Maybe I'm an Uber person. If you'll see the value that you can come to town comfortably with Uber, then you'll give me the business to carry you to town.
Yeah.
Don't try to sell to people. People guard money very well. Getting money is hard, so nobody wants to lose it.
Okay. So interesting point, and I'm sure you guys are taking those nuggets of wisdom from Eric. Lastly, maybe what are some of the impactful networking events that you've been a part of that have created, personalities that you'd say, I'd give testimony that so and so, or I'd give shout out that so and so was a beneficiary of this networking event. And also, as we close the conversation, maybe in 2026, this is how we should, or this is what you should look at in terms of in the networking industry, and then you can also give your personal profile, also any upcoming networking events that the person who is watching can be a part of here.
I recognize and appreciate people who've opened the way for me and shown me the way. In the networking world, I'm not my own making. I give a lot of...
You're not self-made.
Yes, I'm not self-made.
Yeah.
I've been built by BNI, the Global Convention. I've been built by Rotary. I'm a Rotarian. I do a lot of
The
charity
Rotary
projects.
Club.
I'm exposed to leadership trainings and trainings in Rotary.
Yeah.
Same to BNI, same to Rotary, same to Toastmasters, who are some of the notable people in the country who are in the networks that are working. One is Mwenda Thuranira. He's in the biggest networking global network here in Kenya. It's called Corporate Connections.
Yeah.
You pay $500,000 to be a member.
Yeah.
They meet once in a month. It's $500,000 to be a member.
Some good money right over there.
Are you a member of a members club, Karen Club, United Kenya Club, Mudaiga, Nairobi?
Yes.
Those are also social networking clubs.
Yes.
Are you a member of Gideon's? Are you a member of an alumni group?
Yeah.
Ama ulitoka shule na venye ulitoka you dump to your friends. Those
Yeah.
are some of the people
So
that
it's
you can
very
get
important
business.
to keep. Yeah.
That is your part of your social capital.
Right.
So networking provides you with an opportunity to build your capital. So
Yeah.
plug in a network. Are you in the welfare of KBC? Ama we utaki?
Yeah.
So something can happen to you, and these guys, the welfare will take care of you, will sort you out. So try and plug into a network. My mentor is Sarah Karingi. She's called the Queen of Networking. I also owe a lot to her because she coached me. She's in various networking platforms, Rotary, BNI, Toastmasters, and others globally. Rotary is also one of the biggest global network, which many people take for granted.
Yeah.
You'll give $1, I give $1 million, somebody gives, and we bring it together to help communities. But you meet CEOs, people that you will never have met.
Yeah, and mentors, actually.
Yes.
I think a lot of Gen Zs need
I'm
mentors.
in
Are you a mentor yourself?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. You can't, to whom much is given, much is expected. So you can't be one way just receiving and not
Giving back.
Yeah, in fact, our slogan is always give us gain. Give without expecting
Return.
Nothing in return. What goes around comes around. The more you give, the more you get.
Right.
Many people don't want to give. People are selfish. They don't want to give. They don't want to connect others. But me, I always find that anytime I give, I may not receive now. I may not receive in 6 months. But one day you just find a door open. Like this opportunity was created to me to be here by somebody I've been working with. It's called Gershon. Gershon is a business coach. Gershon Gamaliel.
Yeah.
Without him, I would not have been here. I would not have known about you.
That's a common guest right here as well.
Yes, you see. So I used him because he's in this platform. I told him, can you connect me? The word was, can you connect me? Because I knew he's been here.
Yeah.
So you have to connect to people.
Keeping a community of networks.
Yes. You have to follow up. When is the last time you touched base with your cousins?
Right.
Despite your problems.
Family issues and fallouts.
Yes. When is the last time you said hi to your uncle, to your former boss, to your lecturer?
Former boss, do people still say hi to their former bosses?
Are they waiting?
Especially if they fired you.
Yeah.
Are you like, hi, you fired me in 2020. How are you doing?
Yes. At the waiting room, there were 3 gentlemen. They were going to different stations, and I engaged them. Finally, I got business worth $50.
Wow.
Just by talking to them.
Yeah.
Because I know that everything is with the people. So,
sure.
Do you talk to your watchman?
Yes, of course.
I was warned to carry my ID. When I was coming out of the house, I put it on the table and I forgot. So a few hours in town, I discovered I don't have my ID. So I came a smile at the gate and I greeted the watchman.
Yeah.
Very well. Hi, good morning. How are you? Happy New Year. How are you doing? How is your family?
Yes.
Do you know?
Story ID.
Yes. So I even said, for sure,
okay.
I know there's something that I've not carried. Can you allow me? They allowed me.
And they allowed you, and here you are. So we are exiting. We have only 10 seconds. Yes. So say where they can get to plug with you on any of the active platforms you're on, and maybe an upcoming event that they can be a part of or they can look forward to. This is your camera. 7 seconds.
Thank you so much. My name is Eric Obwaka, the king of business networking. Go on LinkedIn, search for Eric Obwaka on Google, LinkedIn. You'll see what I do. The articles I write about networking. Networking is the game changer. It's the biggest marketing tool that you need. Do you know that 90% of successful businesses get their business constant referrals through networking? Thank you so much. Once again, Eric Obwaka from the King of Business Networking School.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bye-bye.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Big time. Great speaking to Eric Obwaka. Invaluable insight of how to network. If there's anything you missed, please, you know how to plug in on his socials as well. And thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to take a very short break. Up next, we'll be speaking to the Kenyan iShowSpeed guy. If you are watching IRL stream by iShowSpeed, you know very well there's people who actually wanted to introduce themselves to iShowSpeed as their lookalike or doppelganger. What does it take? Did it cost them something to actually ensure that they just shook the hands of iShowSpeed? That and much more coming up in just a bit. I'll be speaking to Franklin Machuki, alias Kenyan iShowSpeed, in just a bit. So come close to your TV, don't even leave. The hashtag is why in the morning. See you on the other side in just a bit.